Premier in Valorant is one of the most useless game modes ever. The idea of making a team 5 versus 5 system is great, where you can go up the divisions to the top tier and try for a challenger spot. Aiming to go for Ascension is the ultimate goal for the system. However, there is no other system for these 5-man teams to practice other than Premier, which has limited matches on limited times. Hi, and welcome to the channel where I do weird opinion based commentary to the things I find within games, good or bad. Today's topic is Premier not serving any major goal, which rank cannot get. If the aim is to get a tier 2 or tier 1 team, then Premier and rank do the same. I might even say rank does it better as you can showcase individual ability more. The team effort is very easy to do over scrims and practice. So essentially, Premier is a much harder path to Ascension by finding randoms or friends to play that game seriously for you or with you. This is still very hard, with the amount of time put in trying to find other players willing to do that is difficult. I have tried that in CS and it was so stressful changing teams and players when someone was either not too serious or having enough time, especially money. That is another part though. Eventually, Premier is promoted to be a 5 stack against a 5 stack who are here in a tournament setting with limited matches every week, fixed at particular times. This is very against players who are working 9 to 5 or are students with deadlines or classes, and only good for the people serious enough to go professional with gap years or financial stability to grind the game. They're useless as a casual or normal game mode. If it's treated as a serious competitive environment, then it's working. However, Valorant also treats rank the same way, which is weird, unless they want it to be less competitive and a slightly more casual approach to it, hence allowing the 5 stack to the highest ranks within the ranked or competitive setting, which is excluding Premier. If that's the case, then ranked also serves the same purpose. Get good enough, get noticed by high profile players, coaches, or organizations in the higher ranked circuit to be recruited by some teams, scrim with them, and then keep moving up until you are picked by higher organizations, tier 2, tier 1, etc. It's the same thing in Premier, except if your team has the luck and skill to go past the contender and win the challengers and reach Ascension, then it's fabulous. But I do not see that happening without some funding or exceptional morale, as I see mostly tier 2 organizations in that circuit with the pro scene. I'm not telling people to avoid Premier. Play it if you like, but ultimately the rewards and goals for it seem underwhelming compared to rank, as it makes sure you improve individually more than your Premier games. The only thing Premier helps is making abstracts as a single team than an impromptu solo queue strat of that falling or other weird new meta you can think of. I think the foundation for Premier is good, but it needs improvements and fixes. More matches with more time allocation on it definitely is something I can think of. If you guys have any idea, do share it, as we already know smurfing and multi-account system is not possible in Premiere because of the number verification. Some people can bypass it, but it's very hard, especially in the higher section or contender division within Premiere. Do leave a comment and subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. Otherwise, tell me how I am a bad person for making this video. That's also an option.